Oduduwa University, Ipetumodu, PNB 5533, Ile-Ife, a federal government licensed university. Admissions into full-time, part-time degrees and postgraduate degrees are now on. Report for screening this Thursday at 12 p.m. at Oduduwa University, Ipetumodu, PNB 5533, Ile-Ife. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56 or Oduduwa Polytechnic 213 Egbeda Idimu Road, Idimu, Lagos. Telephone 080 58 55 55 58 or Better Foundation Plaza, Plot 359, B2 Ukiwe Street, Jabi, Abuja. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56. Oduduwa University, yes, committed to qualitative education.
Oduduwa University Ikpetumodu, a private licensed institution, and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife held their 16th joint matriculation ceremony for 2024-2025 academic section. The ceremony, which was held on the 9th of May 2025, started with a procession march of the students accompanied by members of the academia. The matriculation ceremony started with the registrar of the university, who was represented by Mr. Adewonyi A. Lawrence, registrar of the Polytechnic Ile-Ife, invited the vice chancellor, Professor C.I.N. Uche, to constitute the matriculation ceremony.
Permit me to stand on the sitting protocol. I have the honor and privilege to invite the vice chancellor, Professor C.I.N. Uche, to constitute this assembly as a matriculation ceremony of Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife for 2024-2025 academic session. The Vice Chancellor, sir.
I hereby constitute this assembly as matriculation ceremony of Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife for 2024-2025 academic session.
I have the honor and privilege to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor C.I.N. Uche, to give us matriculation speech. The Vice Chancellor, sir.
The Vice Chancellor, in his address to the Assembly, welcomes the members of the Governing Council, ably represented by Professor O.A. Bamishaye, the Chairperson, Board of Trustees, Chief Madam Iyabo Adedoyin, the Rector of the Polytechnic, Principal Officers of the University, Provost of Colleges, academic and non-academic staff, parents and guardians. He says, on behalf of the founder and Chancellor of Oduduwa University and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife, Chief Dr. Rahman Adegoke Adedoyin, and the management of the institution, welcome them to the 16th joint matriculation ceremony for 2024-2025 academic section.
On behalf of the founder and Chancellor of Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife, His Royal Eminence, Chief Dr. Ramon Adegoke Adedoyin, the Senate, and management of the institutions, I welcome you with great pleasure to the 16th joint matriculation ceremony for 2024-2025 academic session for Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, and the Polytechnic Ile-Ife. The summary of our intakes for the 2024-2025 academic session is as follows. OUI undergraduates, 1,004. Out of these, we have 517 females and 487 males. Postgraduates, we have a total of 30, comprising of 10 females and 20 males. TPI undergraduates, we have 125, 70 females 155 males, giving us an overall total of 1,159. It is with immense joy and gratitude to the Almighty God that I stand before you on this auspicious occasion of the matriculation ceremony of Oduduwa University, an institution proudly rooted in the legacy of culture, academic excellence, and innovation. To our newly admitted students, congratulations. Today, you do not merely walk into the gates of a university, but you step into a sacred journey that will mold your mind, shape your character, and ignite your potential. You are now officially part of the ever-growing and proud family of Oduduwa University, an institution built on the pillars of knowledge, integrity, discipline, and self-reliance. This university, named after the progenitor of the Yoruba race, symbolizes a heritage of greatness and visionary leadership.
This is the Polytechnic Ile-Ife. The Polytechnic Ile-Ife is federal government approved. It has accreditation of its programs by the NDTE. The Polytechnic Ile-Ife is listed in the JAM brochure. Courses offered are national and higher national diplomas in accountancy, business administration, electrical and electronics, computer studies, computer engineering, mass communication, and statistics. Candidates wishing to change their polytechnics of choice to the Polytechnic Ile-Ife are to contact the registrar, the Polytechnic Ile-Ife, or our Lagos office, Oduduwa Plaza, 213 Egbeda Idimu Road, Idimu, Lagos. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56 or 080 58 55 55 58, or our website, the Polytechnic Ile-Ife. Yes, the first private polytechnic in Nigeria.
The taking of the oaths. I am very sure all of you are students. You are here for this very purpose, and you have to take this oath with all seriousness, because it is an integral part of your studentship in this institution. Hi, you mention your name. Of the department of, then you mention your department. Solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that I will pay due respect and obedience to all officers of the university and the Polytechnic. I will faithfully observe all regulations and code of conduct for students, as may from time to time be issued by the authorities for the good order and governance of the university, including an order that I, whether as an individual or as a member of any student association, make restitution for damage done by students to public property. In addition, I faithfully promise to refrain from any act of violence and other actions calculated to disrupt the academic and administrative activities of the university or bring the university into dispute, I affirm that I have never been a member of a secret society, and if I be a member, I hereby renounce such membership. I pledge never join any unlawful society while I remain a student of this university, and I will bring to the attention of the university authorities the existence and plans of such society that may come to my knowledge. So help me God. Yes.
By the authority of Senate of this university, I hereby declare all these students duly admitted into the various academic programs of Oduduwa University Ikpetumodu for 2024-2025 academic session. Thank you.
By the authority of Board of Academic, I declare all these students duly admitted into the various academic programs of the Polytechnic Ile-Ife for 2024-2025 academic session.
Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, PNB 5533, Ile-Ife, a federal government licensed university. Admissions into full-time, part-time degrees and postgraduate degrees are now on. Report for screening this Thursday at 12 p.m. at Oduduwa University, Ikpetumodu, PNB 5533, Ile-Ife. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56 or Oduduwa Polytechnic 213 Egbeda Idimu Road, Idimu, Lagos. Telephone 080 58 55 55 58 or Better Foundation Plaza, Plot 359, B2 Ukiwe Street, Jabi, Abuja. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56. Oduduwa University, yes, committed to qualitative education.